since the weather's great, we're going to wash sweaters, and I have positioned myself on our little overhang here on the patio. I've pulled out a plastic tote because I do a lot of my knitwear wash in plastic totes and dyed rinsing and things like that. I love totes, they're so versatile. Um, and all I've done is pulled the hose out. I have filled the tote about half full, and it's a 34 quart tote, so it's quite a big one. But I'm planning on washing more than one of David's wool sweaters in it, maybe even one of mine. I don't think I need any right now, though. Um, so I'm going to put more than one of his sweaters in here. And what I did is I filled it with the hose, which is cold water. I put in a gentle soap, and it is okay to use dishwashing liquid, but that's not particularly gentle. That's going to remove grease. So if you're worried about grease in the garment, throw some Dawn dishwashing liquid in your soap. Otherwise, I recommend several of the gentle hand knit soaps on the market, and I'll put the links down below and maybe even type it into this video. Trying to think of them right now, I cannot. Although we do carry some in the shop. So I'm going to flip you around and show you what I've got going on. So I have filled up my favorite tote with a few drops of mild soap. I did put a drop of Dawn dishwashing liquid in because David's kind of sweaty, and so I thought he could use some grease removal as well, but just a tiny bit. I filled the tote mostly full. Didn't need to, but I did, because this has got one sweater going in. I've already washed 4 others. This needed some repairs, like the blue one, and I just created the purple, the mauve color that I needed to make, because it didn't come in anything that I had. And then I'm going to plunge it in. Remember, with wools, you can always go plunge in. You can never, you can temp up, don't temp down, don't agitate too much. So I'm just going to put this in. This would have held 2 or 3, but the hose was in and I walked away. So this is how much water I got. This is just tepid. It's not too hot, but you can do tap hot. There. This is woolen cashmere, some sweaters he's had for a while. And I'm just going to leave this, walk away for a while, let it soak, give it a little swirl, rinse it a couple of times, and then I will hang it on the line, and I'm going to walk over and show you that. So my drying line, I have another of his sweaters on the drying line, all David's sweaters. So here is a drying rack. I think I got this off Amazon. I know IKEA has some. Let me give you a view of this. I did my video in front of it this morning, so you've gotten a little bit of a view of it. Here it is, and here. So here's the drying rack. I just lay a towel over the top of it, lay flat to dry, and I put the sleeves off the edge so that they can drip a bit. This did bleed. This is a Pendleton sweater that we found at the outlet mall, and it says it's washable wool. I'm not taking any chances. This one's a little more rustic, but it did bleed a bit of green. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. But this does not feel like superwash by any means, so I wasn't going to take any chances. It's fluffy. But that's it to washing your hand knit woolens and or your nice prepared woolens.